it's Anika, and I'm here to share with you my 6-month carnivore update. So let's jump right into it. This month I lost an additional four pounds. So that brings me to a total weight loss of 19 pounds over the last 6 months. The last few months I really hadn't lost any weight, and then this month my body just decided to let go of some more of the weight. So I went down 4 more pounds. I am still feeling well, sleeping well, energy level is still there. I am currently eating 2 meals a day, Monday through Friday. And then I notice on the weekends, I tend to do 1 meal a day. And you know, if I feel hungry, then I'll incorporate another meal. I find that I don't have to eat as much as I used to when I first started, and the 2 meal a day just really works well for me because I don't have to eat a large amount in just one sitting. And then in the weekend, I think because of the nature of, you know, what's going on in our family or whatever, the 1 meal a day tends to work out really well for me. And yeah, just really enjoying that. And I don't know that I will make that transition Monday through Friday to OMAD. And as I have said from the beginning, I'm just really going according to what my body is telling me. So is this something that I plan to continue? Absolutely. Which kind of brings me to something that I really want to talk about in this video. It's just this notion that it's working for me, but the way I do carnivore may not necessarily work for someone else. Some people may need, you know, a lot more protein than I do. Other people may need more fat than I do. And I think it's so important, especially if you're still starting out, to really find what works for you. Go according to what others suggest, but make tweaks along the way and don't lock yourself in to say, I have to do it this way. And I know that I made mention of this in my last video. The other thing that I want to say, which I think it's a bit disheartening, is people can just really be online bullies. Like, it's wonderful if the carnivore diet is working for you, but it's so important to not make other people feel less than if they are not following the carnivore diet. Because here's what I found, that just because it's working for me doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work for the entire human population. And I know that people, you know, will make claims that this is the way that everyone should be eating, but I just truly believe that we're all such unique beings. As the scripture says, we're fearfully and wonderfully made. We're complex beings, and we have different makeups sometimes, right? So what may work for one person may not work for the other. And I see that even in my own household. We're a family of 8, right? So I think it's just something to consider. It's one thing to be passionate about the carnivore diet and realizing that it works for you, but when you try to bully other people into believing that they need to do it as well, and if they don't do it, then, you know, somehow they're just horrible or they just don't care about their health. I think that that's a bit arrogant to really have that standpoint. The other thing is, while I am absolutely enjoying the benefits and know that this is what works well for me, this is not my religion. Like, I don't need to, and I really realize I have to be mindful that I am not constantly trying to like shove this idea down people's throat. Now, I will say that I've encountered people that, you know, perhaps have different health challenges. And as the conversation lends itself, I may interject and say something like, hey, you know, this is what I'm doing. Would you consider doing this? And if they choose not to, it's okay. We can still be friends. Like, it's all right. So anyway, a little bit of a rant there, but it's just some things that I've just really been observing, and I think it's just quite honestly kind of sad when we make people feel less than if they don't necessarily subscribe to our way of eating. So the other thing is hair update. Obviously, still not a full head of hair, but I am still very hopeful just because of the things that I'm seeing, other things that I'm seeing going on in my body. I'm like, you know what, this is really working, and I know that it's going to take time. So I'm totally not discouraged on that end. And like I said, just still being prayerful, and we'll see what happens. All right, so I don't want to just ramble on and on. So I think that this is all that I have to share for the 6-month update. And I just want to say, if you are watching this video and you're really wondering if this is something that you should try, I definitely encourage you to go ahead, give it a try. I mean, you won't know until you try it, right? And I have to say that the more I do it, the more benefits I see. So I personally think that it is well worth it. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next update. And oh, I should also share that I try my best to, on a weekly basis, post what I eat throughout the week, just to kind of give you some ideas. And like I said, this is not for everyone. This is just to give you ideas. You don't have to mimic everything that I do, because keep in mind, we may be different heights, different weights, just a lot of different factors. I'm 5'3", and right now I'm at 141. So, you know, somebody that's 6 feet tall, that's a little heavier, may need more than what I am suggesting to eat. So these are just ideas for you. Take them, tweak them, and make them your own. And I would love it if you would just share my channel information with those who you think might benefit. All right, you be blessed.